Yeah, okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Affinity Streaming Podcast. I'm Contrell, joined as always by Charlie, Riley, Sarah. How are you guys?
Cousin. Hello.
Great.
Great.
You're the Marshall host with passing the line.
Um, Today's movie is called Poor Things, 2023, 2 hours and 22 minutes, rated R. And spoilers are ahead if you have not seen this movie. It is R rated, yes. No, doesn't come say shock.
Yeah.
To most of you. Ask you guys to follow us on our socials. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We're at Affinity Streaming Podcast. All right, let's talk about this movie. I'm gonna read the description because I was trying to come up with one myself and I just couldn't. So I'm just gonna read what the stock description of the movie is.
I could
Look out.
You want to describe this character?
Emma Stone is a baby in a woman's body. She grows up and discovers what sex is.
Now here.
Okay. Very, very good. Very good. All right. Riley, go ahead and kick us off on this movie.
Yeah, this movie won a bunch of awards, which it was something different and kind of interesting, but it was weird, and I don't know if it was quite like the caliber that people hyped it up to be. I think it's just because it was something different that people liked it. I did like that Emma Stone, the growth of the character in the beginning of the movie, how the world transforms around her as she's discovering what sex is, basically. I thought that was interesting from the baby perspective of a mentality. But then other aspects of it just got old really fast. Visually, it was pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, it was okay. It was too long, repetitive. But I think Mark Ruffalo and Emma Stone got lost in their roles, which I like it a lot. I think they could have made point about, the perspective of life, or how would you explain, the growth of a person, or in this case, Emma Stone or Bella Baker, with another way to explain it, not just free sex, or so this instinct, that I know is an animal instinct, but I feel like we could have done this evolution of human in a different way. Because the part that I like, though, it made me uncomfortable a lot of the times, and that's a thing that usually movies or filmmakers does not pursue, because it's people don't like it. It's true, I don't like it, but at the same time, I feel like if it moves something in you, it's good. And also, there's a lot of different explaining about the research part around a lot of different shots, black and white, super saturated colors, ice creams, lens. There were so many. It was too much. I was why did you choose? Maybe I don't understand why did they choose. I'm sure there's a purpose behind all of those different shots, but it was too much at the same time. And
Yeah, it was kind of tiring to watch sometimes.
thank you.
Where I'm
Yes,
just all right, I got the point.
exactly. I was on I know you can.
I got shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I didn't dislike the movie. I thought it was fine. I thought it, like you guys said, I thought it was interesting. But a lot of times when I see a movie like this, I'm like, okay, I don't know if I liked it, but I'm glad I saw it. This one, I'm like,
Yeah.
I could have skipped it.
Okay.
I don't think I really got anything new out of it. It was like we said, it looks fine, it looks nice, but it's not. I don't know. I could do without it.
All right. Starring Emma Stone, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. It is currently streaming on Hulu. It has 92 critics on Rotten Tomatoes, 79 audience, and a 7.4 on Film Affinity, which is one of the highest rated Film Affinity ones we've done, which, I mean, whatever, man.
That's probably self-selecting, right? People who wouldn't even try to watch that.
Yeah, would hype it up. Yeah. I just didn't. I feel like the second half better than the first half, but I felt like the first half was completely like I'm not artistic enough over my head, and I felt like I'm not smart enough for Hollywood and Oscar types to be enjoying this movie. That's what it made me feel.
It felt funny when they were trying to like have aspects of it be like feminist in a way, which
Yeah, but it was like very. It felt very.
well, they also like exactly it like was, and also I don't know if that was necessarily the goal behind it. I think that their story, if it was replaced just switching it with like a man in a situation, like I think the story would have been the same. I don't think that was like the goal behind it. 'Cause I've heard a lot of people saying that they think, oh, it just won a bunch of stuff because they don't want to seem anti-feminist by going against the movie. And I'm just like, that's an interesting perspective.
All right, interesting perspective. Favorite scene, Charlie?
I don't really think of a favorite scene.
For those of you who don't know, this is like our 80th podcast, and we've asked the same. It is 80. Yeah, I mean, altogether under the Affinity Streaming umbrella, we're at about 80. Yeah. Yeah, but you're in all the ones where I ask you what was your favorite effing scene. So, no favorite scene?
No, I mean I don't know why I would choose a favorite scene from this. It's not really something that like you choose a favorite scene from. It doesn't really fit the movie. I think you just go, "Oh, this was my favorite scene." Feels a little strange to me.
Riley?
From like a visual perspective, I liked when like it went from the black and white into the color, and the world kind of, even though this set in the past, the world kind of seemed like futuristic at the same time, because like she hadn't seen all this stuff before, and it was just really vibrant color and like flying the cars and stuff around. I just thought that was like interesting as her like seeing a new world, because she's like been locked up and stuff. So I just thought it was like a cool transition point.
Yeah, and also favorite scene could also mean a like scene that moved you, a scene that made you laugh, you got emotion from, like any moving scene.
For me, the
Or like stuck out to me as like, "Oh, this is what I'm taking from this movie." You know, there's no like big moment of like, "Oh, now I get it. This is what the movie is all about." You know, like I guess that's what I mean. Like it was like not like a bad way, it just kind of blends together for me. So that's what it was.
Okay, Sarah. That's a much better answer. Thank you. Thank you very much. When you picked a favorite scene from the Marvels, but you can. Sarah, your favorite scene?
For me, like it was kind of like at the very end when the yeah, exactly. No, when the fiance comes to Mark Ruffalo, like it was like I don't remember the name of like the movie. Asking where Bella is, and he's like that. He's just like kind of crazy, and telling him that like shivering his life, and he feel like that acting was very good, and I believed him like in the whole thing, and I think like that was like a good move, a good part of the movie.
Nice. Mark Ruffalo played Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan.
Duncan in this movie. There you go. His favorite character, favorite actor character from this movie, Charlie.
Well, I just like Willem Dafoe, so
Good choice.
in general,
He was great.
he inhabits the role pretty well. Yeah, I don't know if I like Emma Stone's thing. Maybe I'm just uncomfortable with a baby.
Yeah, a baby masturbating.
Yeah, it just feels weird.
Yeah. I like Remy Youssef, who played Max, the fiance, the like naive guy. He was good. It was just seemed like the only person with any kind of like morals and values in the movie, and he was like just a nice guy. So go ahead, Riley.
I'll go with Mark Ruffalo because I think his character, like, he was like the one who's like, oh, don't fall in love with me. And then he goes like crazy, like with her. And then it's just like interesting. And I just like him in general. He's pretty cool. So well, I'll go with him. But
What did she say?
Mark,
Mark Ruffalo?
yeah. We're team Mark over here.
Nobody picked Emmy-winning, award-winning, Golden Globe, Oscar-winning Emma Stone as their favorite.
Don't get me wrong. I think that she did like very good. Like I think she was very brave to take this role. Like, I don't know, like everyone would accept it. And I feel like, yeah, I like his hair a lot, but to me, Mark, it enhanced her performance a lot too.
As an actress, would you have taken this role?
At my stage of my acting career, no.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you have picked a small control?
Would I have taken the role? Emma Stone's role, or like one of the gross patrons of the Bravo? I would have done that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like the one-arm hook man or the fat guy. Yeah, I would have done those.
All right.
Hooked up with at the brothel. Anything you would have changed about this movie? I'm gonna say maybe less grossness. There was lots of gross parts that were unnecessary, and maybe the length. It was too long, and maybe just the whole plot. But would you have changed anything?
I don't know. Look, I'll say whatever the movie is, it's what the guy wanted to make, which I appreciate. Yeah, it was his vision. I don't know if I'd want to like mess with this vision. I complain a lot about a lot of movies feel the same, and this was different. I'm not into it, but I don't want him to change what he wanted. You know?
I agree. Go ahead, Sam.
The lens, we got the point a lot.
So you didn't like the fisheye lens?
The what?
Oh, I thought you said the lens. The lens.
Oh no, the lens, like through that and
Oh, okay. Sorry.
also like the so many different shots. I think it was like overwhelming. I didn't like enhance for me like the story. So
I felt like the guy was just playing around with the camera.
exactly, it's like are you just like doing like a tryout here, and it's all together because you had the footage, you know. And yeah, that part. And I feel like the dialogue though, it was very good. Like when she starts reasoning, like making like sense with everything. There was like one part she was saying like, well, you love me but you hate me, and you wanna keep me but you love me. And she was like kind of like portraying or saying out loud like what happens usually and a lot like in the subtext with the couples, and a lot of like scenes were like this. So I feel like the dialogue at the end like way better.
Yeah, well, it was not more interesting because she was a person and not a
Yeah,
howdy. I
exactly.
feel like it got more interesting as it went, but then I was already kind of, I guess, tired of it.
Yeah. What would you have changed, Riley?
It was just really like it got repetitive for me. Like what Sarah said before and about like I don't know, for something more than just like discovering sex. Like it just got repetitive in that regard. I wish like it could have still been like that discovery, but that could have grown me on that. Like I don't know, it could have gone lower. She could have become more of a person. That just of like her identity almost, and like she didn't have any. I don't know. I want to try this. I want to have a career like something else more.
Well, she wants to be that dog.
Yeah, but it could have like flown more. Like, let me examine bodies. Let me like try to understand more.
When I had her sitting in the exam room of that one, in wherever they were.
Yeah.
So I missed the name of that city. I was like getting some water, and it's the name of the city.
Yeah, when were they in that place?
All right. So overall, are we recommending this movie to friends, family, loved ones, associates?
Associates. Yeah, I'm recommending to distant associates. So I'm like 3 times or less.
Yeah, I'm recommending this to no one. 0.
Yeah. All right. I don't know. It was like I said, it's interesting. If you have like 2.5 hours to kill and you want to see something odd, then yeah, whatever, throw it on.
I agree with Charlie. If you want to see something different, then watch it. What's a
Good. And make sure you have like your kids in the room when you watch it. Make sure the little kids, the whole family. It's a family movie. Yeah. Family.
He was showing his kids how to do it.
That was so weird. Weird. Oh,
I don't know. At that point, it's like really not that weird compared to having a baby in a woman's body.
So,
I know.
Like,
and what was with the bubbles he was burping? Like, I didn't get that.
His father did experiments on him and took out like part of his intestinal system, so he couldn't digest properly. So that was like how he was experimenting on what resulted from that, because he has to ingest stuff now.
Yeah, awesome. I love that. All right. So since I'm not recommending this movie, I'm going to recommend another William Dafoe movie, The Life Aquatic. Yeah, he is. I play Klaus. It's one of our guys' movies. Can't remember his name. The director.
I know, you made me
anyway, we know movies. Yeah, well, this is what we do. All right. Recommend a movie.
Yeah, I love Willem Dafoe. So, I mean, he's been in a lot. He's been in that. He's been in The Lighthouse. He's been in Spider-Man. And I love him in Spider-Man. I guess I'll just go with that.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
All right, Riley, Sarah recommended the movie.
I'm gonna recommend the guy that played Alfie, who gets turned into the goat at the end. His name is Christopher Abbott. He was in a show called Girls, which is on, I think, HBO. It's really random show, but it's pretty funny, kind of crazy. I enjoyed it. And for the Mark, anything, but
Ruffalo.
yes, Mike is like, oh, and then I don't like.
Yeah, on a first name basis.
Yeah, and anything in Broncos that he did like when he was like younger. I think like he's cute, and he's like he's a different actor. It's just not like the cutest or like more handsome or whatever like guy, but really like I don't know, like he's acting a lot.
But no specific movie.
There's one that he did with. It was like Heaven, just like Heaven. Yeah, RT going on. It's another really good one. Yeah, in that category. Yeah.
You mean the Avengers? Okay. Cool.
Also good. Yeah, that one speaks to it all. Exactly.
All right, guys. If you're not familiar with our podcast, after we watch 5 movies, we do a 5-movie award show, and our categories are favorite movie, favorite actor, and person from those 5 movies we'd most like to have dinner with. The last 5 movies we've done, The Marvels, Napoleon, Anatomy of a Fall, American Fiction, and this one, Poor Things. So, best movie of those 5. Drum roll.
I don't know. I was thinking between American Fiction or Anatomy of a Fall. I think I'll give it to American Fiction in the end. I don't know if it's necessarily the better movie, but I think I enjoyed it more. I was into it more. Stop pulling the mic away.
Say it again.
I'm giving positive. You don't just, so it's not like a run-on sentence.
All right.
Now I'm done.
I'm going to agree with you with American Fiction. Go ahead, Sarah Riley.
American Fiction. I felt exactly the same probably. I was debating between Anatomy of a Fall and American Fiction, but I personally enjoyed American Fiction more.
All right, best actor of those 5 movies. I'm going to go with the lady from Anatomy of a Fall. Her name was like Sarah Mueller. Yes, her.
And I'm excited to see her in a Zone of Interest.
Sarah Riley?
Mine's the same. I thought she was the best.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but I will give it to Mark too. Or Emma. I couldn't say Emma. Come on, she won an Oscar. Let's give her something to her.
She already got an Oscar. She doesn't need it from us.
This was hard. I don't know. I think she was very brave.
Girl from Flowers, Killer of the Flower Moon was my personal choice, but
For best actress.
yeah.
Well, you still weren't.
Sandra Waller was.
I might have put her.
3 or 4 people over Emma Stone. I don't like her. Nothing personal, Emma Stone. I just, your movies, La La Land and Birdman, don't do it for me. I'm sorry. And this one, you can add this to the list. Person from these 5 movies, Sarah, and you can't choose Mark Ruffalo, that you'd like to have. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. That you'd like to have dinner with. Go ahead, Sarah.
Yeah, Mom.
Okay. Go ahead, Riley.
Mine's the same. It's Mark.
I would do Willem Dafoe or our girl Sarah. What's her name?
Andrew.
Yeah,
And
both of those I think would be really interesting to like talk with.
Yeah, I'm going with Issa Rae because I loved her performance so much in American Fiction. I think she would be funny.
It'd be hard.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's it for us. We're going to give our shout out. Sarah, do you want to announce the next movie or wait till after our shout outs?
I can announce it.
Okay.
The next one we're gonna do is called Past Lives.
I can edit that out, right? Yeah. No, just kidding.
That's quite different.
Yeah.
Let's revert to it.
Fast and the Furious 10. No.
Stop it.
No, well, the Past Lives is next. It just sounds like some romantic comedy or something.
It is. So now it's romance drama and romantic drama. So here we have.
Romantic drama.
Yeah.
Charlie's already yawning at the thought of a romantic drama.
Look, whatever you have to.
All right, shout out of the weeks. I'm gonna give a shout out to my friend Natasha, who's leaving Fox Chase after being here for like 17 years. Yeah, she's finally moving on. I wish I had the strength to do it. But good luck in your next endeavor, Natasha, and keep in touch.
Yeah, I have an anti shout out.
It's right.
For Crunch Fitness. What a pain in the ass to like
Yeah.
to
Oh yeah.
end your subscription. You have to give a 30-day notice. It's just insane. And it's maybe it requires you to pay another month. What a joke.
Crunch Fitness, some insurance policy,
Yeah, hopefully because
and
FTC
someone
that rule out that's supposed to make it easy to like
cancel.
yeah. And I had to like call in at the right times.
Crunch Fitness, you get the gas face. All right, Sarah Riley, shout out to the week.
I mean, I'll just give a shout out for Women's Month. It's ending, so that's what I got. Go women.
Sarah.
And go shout out to the production that we're going to open next Friday. It's called Bright Star. And yeah, thanks to everyone that is like collaborating and making that happen. And it's a lot of effort. I feel like theater, it's hard. It's like community theater, even it's like professional one. Thing like the amount of like effort, it's not the same. Like you're like have more years or not, but you know, I feel like all the people that love the craft. Thanks.
Shout out to community theater. It's where we all, got our humble starts. So
You have that's just weird.
we have to shout out.
Do you think that Emma Stone did all of that? Like,
Oh, I'm sure she did. She has drama kid written all over her. Like just
You really don't like her.
it's not that I don't like her. I never had a problem with her until like how they hype a person up just to like
true.
so you can tear them down. Like she's like America's darling for the like last La La Land and Birdman and then this movie, and then something's gonna happen where they're gonna burn her down. It's the way we work as a society.
So you're just going to.
I'm just going ahead. I'm just being first by like ripping her now. So no, it's just she was fine in Amazing Spider-Man 2. I liked her in that. How about that? And was she in Zombieland?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and Superbad. Yeah, I like some of her work. She sounded like this arty party shit. All right. As the great Susan Rodriguez and Katie Mars said, you like what you like. Art is art. Like what you like, Hey, guys, we've rambled. Thanks for joining us. Riley, Sarah, good to see you guys. Charlie, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on the Affiliated Streaming Podcast. Bye, Affiliated Streaming. Bye-bye.
Bye.